Watch this, read.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2 and verse 10.
Read.
Bring it out.
What nation had not had a part in her kingdom?
What nation has not had a part in the enslavement of the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Read.
And gotten their spoil.
And gotten our spoils. Guess what? It was a point in time where we ruled the whole planet.
Bring it out.
We ruled the whole. Why you think when you go to Mexico, you see big Olmec heads of black people? You know what I'm saying? When you go to Europe, you ever heard of the Moors?
Yeah.
The Moors ruled Europe for 1,000 years.
Bring it out.
People. You see that? But because we broke the commandments that we made with God, God sent the nations against us.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
He said, because y'all don't want to keep the commandments, you're going to have to serve your enemies. We already said the enemies was the ones that enslaved us, right?
Right.
Your friends don't put chains around your neck.
Teach.
And make you pick cotton for 500 years.
Teach.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
That brother got the spirit of the Lord on him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit of the Lord going to make you tell the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not be scared to tell the truth. That's the thing with our people. Like, I'm going to give you an example. It could be a white man come stand right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? And we bringing this stuff out. And then when it come time to say what he just said, our people will look around because they don't want to make massa uncomfortable.
Teach.
When he spends his whole life making us uncomfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody saved us, right? So now, let's see if we can connect the dots.
Teaching the word, don't go out to camp and scared. Put on my friends, get fly like a bird. We keep the commandments, don't know what you heard. Pull out them scripts like I'm a director. I stay with my sword, I'm ready whenever. It's the end of the world.
This is the key thing that now what we get to, right? How do you repent? Change. How do you repent? Because that's the key component to getting into the kingdom of heaven, right? We gotta repent. You know what I'm saying? Get Baruch 4 and 6 right quick. Watch this, because the officer brought out like how he said, God, you don't punish your kids to destroy them, right? Guess what? That's in the Bible. God told us that. Listen what he said. Baruch chapter 4 verse 6. Read that.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Read.
Ye were sold to the nation.
Look, we were sold. We were sold to the nations, y'all. Look, come over this way, bro. Come closer. Come closer. So we can all get on the same page. Look at this. He said, you were sold to the nations. We were scattered all over the earth in slavery, right? Look, they came and took us from the west coast of Africa, and they scattered us all over the earth. Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Haiti, the Bahamas, all over. Guess what? All of those we all the same people. But today, we look at Jamaicans like they're a different race of people.
Bring it out.
Guess what? They only over there because that's where the ship stopped at.
Teach.
You know what I'm saying? So we the same people. God, read that again.
Ye were sold to the nation, not for your destruction.
You see what God said? I didn't do it to destroy you. I didn't put you through slavery to destroy you. But why did he do it? Read on.
But because he moved God to wrath.
Because we broke the commandments. With our forefathers, guess what? Moses, when he parted the Red Sea and they walked out of Egypt and he told Pharaoh, let our people go, guess what? That was us.
Right.
That was us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read on.
But because he moved God to wrath.
But he said, we moved God to wrath, and he did what?
Ye were delivered unto the enemy.
We were delivered to the enemies. Who is the enemy? Who were we delivered to?
The nations.
Huh?
Like
All right,
the
what
nations.
nation?
Like you say, the nations, the Americas, whatever.
Right, guess what? All nations.
Right.
All nations had a hand in our slavery.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? What's that? Is that 1 Maccabees 5? You know what I'm saying?
Maccabees.
Yeah. Watch this, DQ. That's your name, right? First Maccabees 2 and 10. Watch this. Watch this. All nations. That's what you gotta not get twisted. Every nation on this earth has had a hand in our slavery.
That's
They
right.
all consult together to keep us under the bottom.
Teach.
Watch this. Read.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 2 and verse 10.
Read.
Bring it out.
What nation had not had a part in her kingdom?
What nation has not had a part in the enslavement of the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Read.
And gotten their spoil.
And gotten our spoils. Guess what? It was a point in time where we ruled the whole planet.
Bring it out.
We ruled the whole. Why you think when you go to Mexico, you see big Olmec heads of black people? You know what I'm saying? When you go to Europe, you ever heard of the Moors?
Yeah.
The Moors ruled Europe for 1,000 years.
Bring it out.
People. You see that? But because we broke the commandments that we made with God, God sent the nations against us. You know what I'm saying? And now look right here. United. Who owns United? United, this is a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Blacks and Hispanics. The white man owned the grocery store.
Bring it out.
That
Oh,
feeds
the
you.
Negroes, huh?
Go to Deuteronomy 28. Watch this. Get verse 48. Look, Whataburger. Who owned that? Not none of our people.
Bring it out.
You know what I'm saying? Look, Taco Bell, you can China Star, you can go on down the line. You know what I'm saying? They own it. We don't. But yet, we don't see nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of Umar Johnson? You ever heard when he said, you don't find that suspicious? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should find that suspicious. Wait a minute.
Teach.
Yeah, we should.
Here we is in the middle of our own neighborhood, but we don't own nothing.
Nothing.
Watch this. God told us it was going to happen. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
These
Bring it
are
out.
curses that Moses said was going to happen to the children of Israel. This is one of them. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
He said, because y'all don't want to keep the commandments, you're going to have to serve your enemies. We already said the enemies was the ones that enslaved us, right?
Right.
Your friends don't put chains around your neck
Teach.
and make you pick cotton for 500 years.
Teach.
Your friends don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Uh-huh.
And hunger.
And hunger. When you, like we said, look at the grocery store. When you want food, what race of people own that? Huh? Right. Who? What race? Call it out.
Probably white people.
Right. But what the Bible calls them? Read it from the top.
Enemy. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
That brother got the Spirit of the Lord on him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Spirit of the Lord gonna make you tell the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not be scared to tell the truth. That's the thing with our people. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. It could be a white man come stand right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? And we bringing this stuff out. And then when it come time to say what he just said, our people will look around because they don't want to make massa uncomfortable.
Teach.
When he spends his whole life making us uncomfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our people out here walking the streets right now. Why? They got the money to build free housing in America. You know what I'm saying? But will they do it? Hell no.
Wake them
You know
up.
why? Read it again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Read.
In hunger.
Went for food.
And in thirst.
And when you want water, when you go in your house and turn that water faucet on, who you pay that bill to?
White people in the city.
Boom. Read.
And in naked.
You want clothes. See that Nike's check on your shirt right there? Who own that? You know what I'm saying? Adidas, Gucci, Prada, Louis, all the stuff that our people out here killing each other for. Who they making rich? Ain't our people, is it?
Bring it out.
And in want of all
He
things.
said all things you want. You want a birth certificate? Guess what? When you die, you got to go to them just to get a death certificate to say that your loved one dead.
You gotta pay to die.
You know what I'm saying? Damn right. You got to pay to die.
It costs money to die.
You know
Bring
what
it
I'm
out.
saying? He said, look, guess what else you want? If you want religion, look right here. My mama grew up Baptist. What, your mama go to church? You know any people in your family go to church?
And that's I can't really answer any of that.
Okay,
If I'm being real with you, I really.
All right, that's honest. I can accept that. Look, my mama grew up Baptist. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Baptist was started by John Smith in 1608. Where was our people at in 1608?
Wake them up.
Slaves.
They were enslaved.
Guess what? The only reason great-great-great-grandma was a Baptist because Massa was a Baptist.
Teach.
That's right.
You see that? Look, Mormon.
Speak only what
Mormon, 1830. Where was our people at in 1830? In somebody cotton field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of the religions that we have today started when we was in slavery or shortly after we got out.
Right.
We had no choice. Look, do you think they went to the west coast of Africa and picked up members of the Baptist church and brought them to America and put them in a cotton field? Our people ain't know nothing about no doggone Baptist. You know what I'm saying? But you know what they did know? They knew the Bible.
Right.
They knew the commandments of God.
Right.
God didn't give us religion. He gave us law.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Get Deuteronomy 6 and 4. Watch this. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we out here to get y'all to see. First off, first thing is you're an Israelite.
Right.
You God's chosen people.
Right.
What's your father? Is he a black man? You don't know your father?
I barely know my mama.
Okay, all right. That's understandable.
It's like my truth. I don't know it.
Okay. You've never, your mom never told you whether he was even black or white?
I was raised by a family, but like I said,
Oh, you were
I
adopted?
don't know it. I don't know it.
Okay.
The fact that I don't know if I am adopted or not, like that's what
Okay.
I'm saying. I can't even answer.
Well, watch
I don't
this.
even know.
Get Romans chapter 8, verse 16. I'm gonna show you something. All praises. But the fact that you standing here listening right now, and the fact that this stuff is resonating with you, it tells me something.
Right.
Watch this. Read that. 8:16.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
Your spirit is bearing witness with the spirit of the prophets of this Bible.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that we can both acknowledge what we're reading, these things actually happen to us as a people. You see what I'm saying? Read on. Read it from the top.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
That we know that we are the children of God.
Right.
We know that this Bible resonates with us.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Just like what we read, go back to Deuteronomy 28. Just like what we read, the fact that God told the children of Israel, y'all gonna set to serve y'all enemies for everything. You know what I'm saying? Now watch this. Read verse 68. How you doing, young buck?
This is Jesse.
Jesse, that's your name? Okay, you all right? You believe in the Bible? All right, so what we're doing right now is I'm showing my brothers right here, DQ, and what's your name? Roberto, who we are according to the Bible. Would you consider yourself a Hispanic? Okay, so watch this. Now follow me. This is what God said was going to happen to the Israelites too. Read verse 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with...
Now he said the Lord gonna bring you into Egypt again. They had just left Egypt. The story when Moses parted the Red Sea and all that, you heard about that, right? Moses parted the Red Sea, you heard about that? They walked through on dry land. So Moses told them, if y'all don't keep the commandments, y'all gonna go back into Egypt again. What were the Israelites, the children of Israel, doing in Egypt the first time? Why did Moses have to go tell Pharaoh, let my people go?
They were enslaved.
They was enslaved, right? So now Moses is telling them, if y'all don't keep the commandments, y'all gonna go back into Egypt. So what do you think the first thing they thought? Wait a minute, we gonna go back into where? Slavery. Egypt is a Greek word that means slavery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So watch this, read it from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
He
again
said the Lord gonna bring you into slavery again, but this time how?
with ships.
How did our ancestors get to America? Huh?
On slave ships.
Slave ships. How did they get to Puerto Rico, Haiti, Cuba, Bahamas, all through the island, so forth and so on? All over the four corners of the earth, Mexico, all through. How did they get there? Slave ships, right? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You ain't gonna see that Egypt no more. You going to a new Egypt, a new slave.
Bring it out.
Here, watch this, read.
And there
He says, and there, when y'all get off them slave ships, what's gonna happen?
ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What happened when they took us off them slave ships? What was the first thing they did? Sold us, right? Look, here it is right here. That's a whole family on an auction block being sold, right? Watch this. He said, you shall be sold unto your enemies. Look right here. To be sold. Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Hispanics was in that number too.
Bring it out.
You ever heard
Advertising the cargo
you ever
ships
heard
for the people
of
that
Christopher
they're selling.
Columbus?
That's crazy.
When Christopher Columbus got here, who was already here?
The native.
The Native Americans and who else?
Israelites.
The Aztecs, the Mayans, the
See?
Incas,
Check it out.
all through South America and Mexico, right? Look at this. This stone right here, where is it?
Right there.
Right here. This stone right here is called the Decalogue stone.
Teach.
It's in Los Lunas, New Mexico right now. Some of these brothers went over there and took a picture with it. But guess what's written on it? The Ten Commandments. And guess what? It dates back to 500 BC. That's way before Columbus got here. Guess what languages wrote in? The Hebrew.
Oh, Hebrew.
So that tells you right there, before Columbus got to this land and the Spaniards speaking Spanish, what language did the people speak here? Hebrew.
Wake them up.
What language was the Bible originally written in?
Hebrew.
You can start to connect the dots. You see that? So Moses said y'all gonna be sold on ships all over the earth, and what else?
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen
Slave men
and bondwomen.
and slave women. Come on up, Carlos. What?
And no man shall buy you.
And nobody's gonna save you. The word buy means to save or redeem. Because remember, in slavery times, sometimes you could buy your freedom, right?
Bring it out.
But Moses telling the children of Israel, nobody's gonna save you. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Today, right now, has anybody saved us? Are we still at the bottom in every hood and ghetto in America?
Teach.
Are our kids still out here killing each other by the millions today? So nobody saved us, right? So now, let's see if we can connect the dots. Because that's what the Bible is.
Right.
For us breadcrumbs, for us to be able to come back to the understanding of who we are.
Right.
So now, Moses said that was going to happen to the children of Israel. Everything that we just read, who did it actually happen to in history? Us, right? So if Moses said it was going to happen to the Israelites, and we know it happened to us, then who must we be? Huh? We are the Israelites.
That's right.
We are the Israelites. You're not Hispanic. You're not black. You're not Native American. Excuse me, step back. Look at this sign right here. This is who you are.
Right.
This is who you are. This is where you come from. You know what I'm saying? The so-called black man in America is from the tribe of Judah. Right. The so-called Hispanic man in America is from the tribe of Issachar.
Right.
That's who you belong to.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried? From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.